All right, here's a look at what we're dealing with weather-wise. You know, over the next couple of days, we are going to start to see some changes, but the reason that's significant is because it's been so quiet here over the past 3 or 4. So we'll see some subtle changes, but it's not like we're going to see a major league storm coming in anytime soon. Temperatures 30s and 40s across the area for tonight, mainly 40s across the southeast for us. Tomorrow, mainly clear skies, but still an occasional cloud or two, not out of the realm of possibility. But check out the temps. We are going to be in the 80s around the area. 42, mainly clear for tonight in Roswell, and then tomorrow, 82 for a high, and things really going to be nice. Mostly sunny skies out there, so if you want to get outside, get an early start on the weekend, boy, you're going to have some really nice weather to do it. As far as current temperatures go right now, definitely a little cooler. 68 Roswell, 69 Carlsbad, 64 in Hobbs, and 62 in Clovis and Portales, 68 in Tucumcari. Looking at what's happening here with the weather, we are starting to get rid of that ridge of high pressure which has been sitting over us, and we'll get into that in 1 second. But you can see the cloud cover starting to hang out in northern Utah and over into Nevada at this point. Remember, this ridge was pushing stuff well to the north of this shot that you're looking at here, but now we're starting to see the clouds invade just a little bit, and that will continue over the next few days. We'll start to continue to break down that ridge. What we call it is flattening the ridge out and eventually kind of squish it out of here. So as we do put a big crack in that ridge, we need a couple of things that are going to help us get this ridge out of here, and that's one storm system to the south, which is going to work on through, and another one that's going to go to the north. Both of those will serve to sort of open the door for a little more of an active weather pattern into next week. We say that because there isn't necessarily a large storm on the horizon, but we will see at least a few more clouds lingering around over the weekend and into next week as well. But the key to this whole thing, and the reason these storms are important, is not because they're strong, but what they're able to do here is put a crack in that ridge and work it out of here. So once you get the ridge out of here, we'll drag another little system in here as we push throughout the weekend, and that's going to help to dip temperatures a little bit. Not probably going to bring a whole lot of rain or snow into the state, but at least it'll give us a shot to see those temperatures come down from the 80s down into the 70s and maybe some 60s into next week. So there are some changes here, and you know, when you see two storms come through that completely miss you, it really gives you the impression that we're kind of missing out here. But these are kind of important in the regard that as they slide to the north and miss us, and as they slide to the south, well, not exactly what you call a strike for us, but what it will do is, of course, start to change the weather pattern. So there's a good chance that what happens this weekend will lead to a more active next week. So we're kind of setting things up a little bit for next week to at least be a little more interesting for us weather-wise. Current temperatures right now, 68 in Albuquerque, 65 Denver, 51 in Rapid City, 79 Miami, 54 in Virginia, and 49 in New York. As far as highs go tomorrow, Denver going to be very warm, 77 degrees there. A lot warmer even than Albuquerque, 70 in L.A., 66 in San Francisco, 82 Miami, and 80 in San Antonio. Across southeastern New Mexico for tomorrow, temperatures very, very mild. 82 Roswell, 82 in Artesia, 83 in Carlsbad, going to be right around 80 from Lovington all the way up to Clovis, and right on 80 in Fort Sumner as well. 7-day forecast for Roswell, staying around 80 through Saturday. But then you can see into next week, winds kick up a little bit, and temperatures start to come down back into the mid-60s. So it could get more active. We'll see if it ends up packing some rain and snow.